The jungle held its breath under the heavy, humid afternoon, like a shadow with eyes of molten gold. A scream ripped through the ravine, shattering the fragile calm as the undergrowth quivered with the predator's silent approach. Villagers froze mid-step, their hearts hammering, unaware that the devil of India had already marked her next victim. In the 1800s, it was said that the war between tiger and man was so fierce in India that either man or beast could come out the victor. People would walk between villages in groups, holding torches up high to scare off any would-be man-eaters. In nature, the Bengal tigers are fiercely powerful. To top it off, tigers are known to hold a grudge and will hunt down those who have wronged them. One can then imagine how an abundance of tigers can lead to them becoming a living nightmare. The Champawat devil had been terrorizing the small community between Champawat and Pali for well over 4 years. Having been chased away from the small village town of Nepal, the tiger's reign of terror showed no signs of slowing down. Victim after victim fell under her paws until the people finally placed a bounty on her head. Many hunters would answer the call, but each returned home in shame and failure. She was far more cunning than they'd given her credit for. She was careful, cautious, smart, and vicious.
On the other side, in the forest, a fearless man-eating tigress was roaming around. You can gauge how dangerous this wild predator was from the fact that the Nepal government had deployed its entire army to capture her, yet they could not catch this cunning tigress. This man-eater had killed nearly 200 people in Nepal. To stop her growing terror, the Nepal government sent the army after her, but sadly, even the army could not curb her menace. The ferocious tigress even began attacking army officers. Since stopping her was extremely difficult, the Nepal army devised a plan to drive this man-eating tigress away. Near the Sharda River, which connects the Nepal border to the India border, the army succeeded in pushing her out. Once she crossed the Sharda River, this ferocious tigress left Nepal and entered the Indian side, spreading terror there as well.
This tigress from Nepal had shown just a small glimpse of her terror, and in India she unleashed full-scale havoc. Emerging from Nepal, this ferocious man-eating tigress entered the Kumaon villages of Uttarakhand, where she began hunting one victim after another. The tigress primarily targeted women and children. Children and women would go to fetch fodder for livestock or collect firewood from the forest, and the tigress did not even need to wait for night to satiate her hunger. She would find her prey as soon as the day began to wane. The tigress was so dangerous and cunning that hunting her even during the day was as difficult as chewing iron beans. Having come from Nepal, the man-eater caused widespread terror in India, claiming the lives of 236 people in Kumaon. Her presence spread so much fear in Kumaon and the surrounding areas that any place she was reported would immediately turn deserted. The government tried numerous strategies to stop her, but none succeeded, and eventually, defeated, the authorities planned to kill the tigress.
One expert hunter after another was called, but not only did no one succeed in killing her, no one could even find her. The tigress was not just dangerous, but also cunning. Hunters would set traps, and she would evade them at every turn. Many hunters failed in their attempts to capture her. Eventually, the most famous hunter, Jim Corbett, had to take on the task of killing the man-eating tigress. Whatever plan Jim Corbett devised to catch her failed. The tigress foiled each of his strategies. Corbett was unable to trace her, as if the tigress was telling him that this forest belonged to her and that she was the queen of the jungle. Here, only she ruled. But Jim Corbett was not one to give up. He had killed several man-eating animals before and was an expert at this deadly game. However, killing this man-eater was no child's play.
Whenever Jim Corbett set a trap to catch her, the tigress would take 2 steps ahead and vanish from the spot. Bringing down that tigress was far from easy for Jim Corbett.
Killing that tigress was not an easy task, but through his hard work and persistent efforts, Jim Corbett got very close to her. One day, when the fearsome tigress targeted a 16-year-old girl, Corbett tracked the bloodstains and drag marks left by the tigress in the forest, finally approaching her. This would be her last kill. By the time he reached her, night had fallen, so Corbett waited until morning. As soon as it was daylight, the man-eater attacked him. After firing 2 bullets, the fearsome tigress was finally subdued. After days of effort, Corbett brought relief to the local people and the government. According to government records, this fearless tigress had killed 430 people, though locals believed she may have killed up to 500. Notably, she holds a place in the Guinness Book of World Records for killing the most humans. Jim Corbett, who killed this man-eater, was a legendary hunter. In the 1990s, he had hunted many wild animals. In recognition of his remarkable contributions as a hunter, in 1957, the Haley National Park was renamed Jim Corbett National Park. Sadly, Corbett passed away just 2 days before this honor. Corbett explained that no wild animal is naturally a man-eater. Circumstances turn them into one. Often, displacement from their natural habitat or other reasons can make wild animals aggressive, leading them to attack humans. So this is the story about world-famous human-kill tiger's true story that's called Champawat, the Devil of India. I hope you will enjoy them. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.